Chenford Chats in the Rookies, The Kiss. Greetings and welcome to the inaugural edition of Chenford Chats, a column devoted only to showcasing the conversations between Lucy Chen and Tim Bradford in the most recent episode of The Rookie. After the fantastic hour we had in Wildfire, there were some very high expectations for this week's episode of The Rookie. Even while Mekia Cox gives us an absolutely amazing performance, it also mostly fulfills the arcs of Nyla and James. The whole Chenford. That was like reversing 10 steps, I must say. Since one of their own is in danger, it makes sense that the stakes are higher than ever in this episode. The story almost gives, but instead it leaves us feeling as though a chance was lost, which is frustrating. The material is there, and they are already united throughout. The incredibly basic car is what's so shocking, even though we knew the fear from last week wouldn't lead to the two of them getting back together right away. Tim and Lucy briefly discuss their first dance in Backstabbers, in The Kiss, episode 9 of The Rookie season 7. The fact that the scene devotes important dialogue beats to examining Lucy's attire is, It was a critical moment for them back then, and it is also important in this episode. We are discussing a wedding. Once more, we are discussing the danger to two lives. The area served as yet another tangible reminder of how fleeting life is, but really, it's strange. Because so many of the words have the potential to explore their direction. We could have explored a more moving aspect of that dance and their emotions. We might have had something a bit deeper. We do, however, receive a reminder that Tim isn't going to back down from expressing his desire for her return. He is here to remind her of everything positive, he still loves her, and he is still eager to put in the effort. He responds, "You looked amazing," which may seem like a minor remark, but it shows that even though he can't recall what she was wearing, even with the glitter, he recalls how gorgeous she looked. Because she always seems so beautiful to him. His look also conveys that he recalls the sensation. Sure, I'll accept that. Something is going on. Lucy also reminds us that they are still competing, which is somewhat advantageous because it indicates that their competitive spirit is back in full force. When they do converse, it will be in less tense and painful situations since the tension from all the dread that had burst over is somewhat releasing. Perhaps, ideally, it will allow them to be completely open and honest without holding anything back. Harper's situation is more complicated because she hosted the man at her house. They inform Angela, but she is unhappy because she is unable to inform Harper. Because Harper arrested Connor at one time, they are attempting to create the impression that they are somehow related. Gray confronts his boss, who discusses how all of this may damage the department. Bailey notices that the two men have acid burns and smoke injuries while chatting with other hospital patients. She cautions that they might be involved in a drug operation or something. Selena is thrilled that she might go off rookie probation and have her first major bust. After showing Harper the picture of James with Leonard, the department head goes to talk to Harper and shares her fears about James's relationship with this criminal and any secrets he may have kept from her. Harper assures her that she can question James about all of that when he awakens and that she still believes the shooter was pursuing Kylie and the bystander was innocent. She also requests Nolan, her union representative, but the woman informs Harper that Nolan is the one who witnessed James and Kylie sharing a kiss and reported it. Vivian informs Gray that he must place Harper on administrative leave because they need to take initiative in the wake of the corrupt police incident. Harper handed in her gun and badge after overhearing. When she questions Gray about James's affair, he candidly responds that he is only aware of the kiss Nolan witnessed. Chen talks about the woman dying while he and Bradford struggle with the case. She feels sorry for the daughter. However, a lady suddenly enters and asserts that she is the woman's sole daughter. When they enter the room they believe to be the other daughters, the genuine daughter identifies it as her mother's maid. The woman's jewelry is being stolen by the maid. Selena enters the hospital to speak with the men. Her meth is confirmed by lab reports. She threatens to take them into custody. However, one of them passes out while the other claims they simply borrowed meth from someone else and didn't manufacture it. Wesley enters to talk to Harper and see how she is doing. Since a lot of things are happening with James, he advises her to have trust. She questions Wesley about James's infidelity. Although he is also her friend, she was aware of their bro code. He reassures her that James was loyal to her and that he hasn't heard any rumors of infidelity. Since James is all about helping people, he isn't shocked by the picture and never spoke much about Kyle. Nolan learns more about the white nationalist anti-cop men involved in the Connor case. They are going to come get him. They tell the account of how they stole from a meth lab. They only came into contact with meth because of the lab, and when they heard sirens, they stuffed the cash in their buttocks.